What's up? What's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video, y'all. Let's get down into this situation. So it seems like Martell was in New York with Shereé, but he was sending Arionne Curry pictures, reminiscing, and basically trying to be on her good side so she don't, jump off the handle. But Arionne also tells us that Martell does not even like his son's name, Knox. He wants his name to be Maverick, and he really doesn't want to babysit him every other weekend like when he get his other kids. Lord, I was like, OMG. And now we have Arionne Curry coming after Shereé Whitfield, basically calling her an old female dog. Like, what is going on? So it seems like she's picking up where she left off. She says she done, but is she really done, y'all? Let's get down to this situation. So Arionne Curry basically posted some messages that Martell was sending her while Shereé was in New York filming the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion and got into it with Kandi. And so Martell was basically, feeling on Shereé and basically sending messages to Arionne so she won't get jealous or upset, because he knew he was going to go live and it was going to be out there in the street. So he wanted to make sure he keep her mouth quiet, or basically he probably wanted her to act up because he could be basically doing the same move he did before when he used Arionne as ammunition to go against his ex-wife Mel. Okay, so let's get down to this situation. So Arionne, she went onto social media and she's really feeling a certain type of way because Martell's out here doing business moves and doing some type of moves, basically progressing without her, and he got Shereé on his shoulders and he's in public with her, but he won't be in public with Arionne Curry, and basically he is not trying to get her hired at any network. So let's get down to this situation. So Arionne, she took to social media and she's basically calling out Shereé. Man, Shereé, you getting called out by baby mama. And so in any event, Arionne basically posts to Instagram to show the text messages that was received from Martell. So Martell, he texts her and he says, tell Holt to Arionne Curry, hey there, you told me you grew up, shaking my head, I feel so bad for you, my heart hurts, best of luck. So Martell sitting out here lying like his heart hurt, and he's basically blaming her and saying it's her fault that everything is going on between them, because he said, I thought you grew up. So basically, as usual, Martell is not taking ownership, but she should already know this because he's been doing this before. So in any event, when it comes to Arionne, she responds back to Martell. She says, F you, Martell Holt. You made me like this. It took 2 seasons of you discussing me every episode to make her famous, and she left you to even say something. I was so dumb. I hope your 3 daughters never run into a man like you. And loyal to you, you've been using me. My heart hurts for you, and you still don't get it. You could have moved on and kept it real, but you lied about it. Stop placing blame on me. I was loyal to you. You went and got an old B. Best of luck to you. Still a narcissist manipulator trying to make this my fault? Bye. Don't email me unless it's about Knox. We have nothing to talk about. My closure was seeing you on the blogs. Yours will be seeing me with my new man. Don't email me back. You've been a liability. What you talking about, slow? And so in any event, she's feeling a certain type of way. She says, ends be delusional. I've been posting in my close friends, but tonight he tried it. Go. Arionne is basically saying that Martell got back from his little vacation with Shereé in New York and he was stressed out, so something didn't go right, something ain't right. So we shall see what's going to happen between Shereé and Martell, or Martell is just acting. But in any event, he wasn't happy when he got back from New York. He must see a lot of coin, y'all. So Arionne, she continues on her social media, Instagram, posting about Martell, and she says this, and I am not changing my son's name to Maverick. Stop calling him that. His name is Knox. He's way different from the other. Hence why you told me you do not want him every other week like you get the others. Martell don't even like his son's name. Like, he's playing all types of mind games with her. Now he's making her feel incomplete, making the son feel incomplete, and now he doesn't even want to pick up his son Knox every other weekend and basically have Knox spend time with, his brothers and his sisters, half brother and half sisters. He's basically making Arionne feel like a real peasant, and now she's finally seeing it. And then also, not only her, their son together, is basically like a stepchild to him. That's really crazy, because Martell's out here trying to fight for custody to get, full custody from Mel so he can have the M&M kids, baby. Like, what's really going on? And Martell, you didn't like your son name. You wasn't at the hospital to name the son. Like, what's going on? Y'all didn't pick out baby names together? Like, Lord. And then any events, Arionne, she continues and she says, ladies, never have a baby by a married man. Let me be your example. Someone had to be it. Like, girl, you didn't have to be it. You did not have to be it. But she continues and she goes, I own my S. Now what? Yes, you own it, and the only reason why you own it is because Martell dropped you off again at the bus stop, and he left you lonely, and he left you with a wet, hinty while he was out there in New York, with Shereé promoting, doing business, and she probably knows more about his plans and what he's going to do than you do. And I can't believe he doesn't even like his son's name. That is so disrespectful to be telling you that, and then he's telling you he don't want Knox all the time. That is crazy, girl. Like, if you ever thought that he loved you or respected you, you were very wrong. He was just using you basically to make himself feel better. Some people are like that. And, when you're dumb, you're dumb. That's the whole situation. He's a manipulator and everything. Should have been talking to somebody with some wisdom instead of, going with your heart and what's between your legs and running behind a married man, knowing he can't commit to you, knowing he can't give you what you need because he got to go home and be with somebody else. And then you believe that, all these negative things that he said about his wife to you, and then you go and you attack her because you think you defending a man when he's in the wrong in the first place by cheating. Because if he really cared for you, he really wanted to be with you, he would have divorced his wife and then got with you the right way and then brought you on the show. If he really thought there was a future, if he really thought that you was his soulmate, you was just somewhere he can lay in and get gratification and leave and feel good about breaking your back out. That's really what it was. But in any event, Arionne said at this point she's done, but she's also continuing the same behavior by calling Shereé a OB, just like she used to come after Mel. So now, Shereé, you done stepped in a can of worms. You done stepped in a pot of doo-doo with this whole Martell situation. So don't be surprised when she dropped more receipts, because basically Arionne is saying that Martell was disappointed when he got back from New York and he wasn't happy and he wasn't satisfied with the trip at all, and he tried to take it out on her. Okay? So she's calling out situations. So she's always going to be in the mix in the middle, especially when you got a messy man that you messing with that got an ex-wife, a baby mama, and tons of whoever. So in any event, you guys let me know what you think about this situation. But hopefully Arionne does wake up and she realized the error of her ways. And yes, she's hurt right now. She was been believing him and saying that she wasn't with Martell and this and that. So when she got on live and she was wiling out and defending him, is because she was still believing everything that he was saying when he wasn't showing her action, when he wasn't showing her improvement, when he wasn't getting his son, when he doesn't even like his son's name. These are all signs. And then, she, in one of her posts, she posted that, Martell said to her that he thought that she grew up, and basically, so he's been using her age against her and making feel like she's not worthy, and she's just been eating it up and soaking it up and getting on Instagram and embarrassing herself and creating enemies for a man that really don't even want her. Sad. Okay, so basically she's saying that Martell came back from New York and he wasn't feeling all too good, and so he tried to call her out. No, he tried to, make you feel a certain type of way so you wouldn't be mad at him for chilling with Shereé. And I don't know why you calling Shereé a OB word, baby. He was free and up for grabs. He ain't married and everything. So now it seems like Arionne Curry, she feels the same way that Mel was feeling, and he was going back and lying to Mel and everything else like that, just like he did to you and he played you. Now he got another woman, so now you understand that he lied to you the whole time and you was delusional. Not just him, you was delusional. He was having his cake and eat it too, and you was feeding him that cake because he was feeding you lies and you believed each and everything he said because you thought you had a meal ticket. You thought because he ate your groceries and he was down there doing this and down there doing that between your legs that you ain't never had before, that he loves you. Nope, you was just a tool that he can use and basically get his gratification from, and he's been getting his gratification from you, whether it's playing mind games and basically making you feel stupid, making you feel sorry, and believing him and thinking that he's gonna put you on the show and, you know, make something out of you like he did, or like he thinks he's doing with Shereé, okay, or like he thinks that he made Mel and all that other good stuff. And so Arionne's also saying that Martell does not be picking up Knox like every other weekend. He be worried about the M&M kids more than he be worried about Knox, okay? So y'all tell me what y'all think about this situation. Crazy, baby.